Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shantanu Misra representing IIT Kanpur, and the motion on the floor of the House is judiciary in India is overstepping the mark, and I stand here to firmly oppose the motion. Do we blame a student for applying a concept that is given wrong in the book itself? In the same light, ladies and gentlemen, we must note that the judiciary in India is just performing the task which has been appointed to it by the Constitution of India. And if we blame the judiciary for performing that task, then I think we are standing in the wrong place. We are holding the wrong ground. Because the Constitution of India clearly mentions that it shall be the responsibility of the judiciary to see to it that the Constitution is interpreted properly. To see to it that any grievances among the people or among the affected party is well looked after, and that is what the judiciary in India is doing. I would like to point out to my opponents who are saying that judiciary in India has become a sort of a tyranny, that it is overruling the legislature and imposing itself on the mass. Well, let me remind you, all the cases which have had such debates, all the cases which have raised this issue of judiciary versus legislature, if we consider all of them, we find that the court made its ruling only after seeing the public feeling, only after seeing the various facets of the Constitution of India and the situation at hand. Let us remember the reservation issue. What followed? What was the first thing that happened? First, we had the protest from the youth of this country, from IIMs, from IITs and from AIMS. It is only after that that the Supreme Court of India acted. To say to it that judiciary is imposing itself on the people of India is absolutely false in the light of this example. It is very important for all of us to remember that our elected leaders, the representatives which we elect, which go on to form the legislature and executive of this country, may falter. Because of the power that they possess, they may sometimes forget to look at the broader view, at the reality, at what is actually happening at the ground level. It is not their fault, it is natural. We need an efficient judiciary which exists in India, fortunately, that can look after the fact that the executive and the legislature don't miss their way, that everything in India functions smoothly as was dreamt by our national leaders. And this is exactly the job which the judiciary is doing. When does the Supreme Court give a decision? Only when a case is filed. And who files the case? A citizen of India, a unit of the Indian society. To say to it that Supreme Court acts on itself or oversteps the mark is absolutely false.